Previously on Control. Jesse heads back into the clocks to subdue and cleanse the anchor before it can hurt anyone else, and then decides to round up the rest of Langston's unruly runaways before they can cause any more trouble. And now, Control, Episode 16. Access the ordinary AWE by rotating the turntable track. So I want to hit up the turntable. And I think I need to go through here. Yeah. Transit corridor and turntable. So I came here before when I was looking for the sealed threshold hall. But I did not do anything with the turntable at that time because I was trying to do Langston's runaways. The first set of Langston's runaways. Langston's got a lot of runaways. Little dubious about Langston's job performance. Okay, now last time I think... Okay, last time there was something in the... I think this is the elevator where there was a hiss inside the elevator. But not this time. Okay. Alright, so the turntable is down there, I think. Yeah, there's the turntable, and then this goes to the subway, I think. Which is cool. It says New York City subway up there. Let's just access that so that we can respawn there. Alright, so I gotta turn this. I gotta rotate the turntable, so let's see, that's Sterling AWE ordinary dump site, and then over there's the ordinary AWE. Oh, we've got astral spike down there, so that's gonna be a thing to look out for.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Yeah. Okay, so where would I be if I was a bridge operator? Right there. That's where I would be. I just gotta avoid that astral spike. Oh, that's suggests some issues. All right. Oh wait, I don't think this is the control room. I just wandered into a storage closet. Okay. Let me go up here. Oh, the mold. Whee! There we go. Okay. Oh, there's a dead guy. Alright, let's rotate. There it goes.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Oh, alright. Let's go see what that might be. Oh, is it... The mold's blocking it? I better go down and have a look. Let's see. Okay, it's that stuff. Oh yeah, here it comes. Jesus. Alright, it's rotating.
It won't rotate.
Oh, okay.
Something's blocking it.
Ah, there's some more over here. Just gotta watch out for that astral spike. Okay, there it is. Glad there's only one. All right. I think we did it. Okay, I guess I come this way? Is this right? I don't know if this is right. I guess it's right. Oh. Scared the shit out of me. Oh, it's one of these fuckers. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's right. This one, I don't want to let it yell at me. Okay, a little harder, a little tighter in here than the room that I initially faced one of those things. I feel like, yeah, it's been a little harder to dodge in here. Okay. Oh, well, there's a thing that needs power. I don't know what needs power, but... Oh, maybe... let's see. Do I need to open one of these big doors? Let's see. Ordinary AWE is floor 2. I don't actually know. Oh, wow. Really damaged myself, huh? Oh, maybe the elevators need power. Yep. That's what it was. Okay. Oh. The elevator replenished my health a little. Search for the slide projector object of power. Whoa! Well, he was creeping up on me. Ooh, it's a supervisor. Okay. What I would, you know what I would really like is a control point. Okay, that's down there. Airplane evaluation order. Wow, the lighting here is really dramatic. It's a little concerning, to be honest. I think there's... Yep, a guy right there. Okay, I've got some reading on the AWE in ordinary, which I will do before we go in. Okay, ordinary AWE stage 1A dump witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. Dylan Faden interviewed 2002, I assume. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Jesse Faden therapy. So that's the therapy they were probably actually performing unbeknownst to me, or just surveilling. All right, this is another Dylan quote. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note, likely Tom Barlow, missing, and his gang, Freddie, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Extrapolated information, unconfirmed existence of additional slide, designation house. So it sounds like Jesse and Dylan were kind of sticking up for this kid Neil and playing with him even though he was bullied. It's good to know that Jesse, or that Dylan has some, redeeming qualities that are perhaps worth trying to, hopefully I'll have the opportunity to bring them out a little. Oh, here's an ordinary summary. It's like good stuff to read here. All right, event summary. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power, slide projector, ID, object of power 15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Whoops. On August 30, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See Object of Power 15, case file, and Darling presentations redacted for details. Well, I would love to see that, actually. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE, wow, that's 2 weeks after we found the slide projector. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned, with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews redacted and prime candidate program files redacted. Interesting. So I wonder if any of the other kids in town were considered as prime candidates.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Oh, Casper, you're such a drama queen. Okay. Alright, ordinary AWE stage 4A. So that's out of order. I think I had 1A before. Let's see. Witness testimonies. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us. But when Neil showed up, Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog. But I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. Oh, a melted dog. That sounds horrible. So that was Dylan, and then Jesse. The projector wouldn't turn off, so he changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. So it must be Polaris. Oh, yeah. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Dylan Faden. Additional slide designation hand is verified and in bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Dog Neil. Oh god, I wonder if I'm gonna have to fight Dog Neil. Huh. I mean, I kind of hope not. I feel really bad for Neil. Oh, that's awful. Thanks, I hate it. Oh, I was hoping for one of these. Alright, moving right along. Is that Darling? Is that supposed to be Casper? Doesn't really look like him. I wonder if it's Northmore. I like the number of files I'm getting. Ah, stage 1B. The fact that I'm getting them so out of order makes me wonder... Maybe it is Casper, since they went to Ordinary together and they're by the turntable, but maybe he's supposed to be younger in this picture? Oh, and 4B. Okay, we got... Looks like... You know what? I'm just gonna go out here and bounce around really quick and make sure I didn't miss any files. Alright, let's check out... Got some more of these reports. I picked up 2. So I have stage... Let's see. Okay. Stage 1B. So stage 1 was quotes from Dylan and Jesse about the slides. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Jesse Faden. Neil was really into it. I wonder if this is how he became a melted dog. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. That's another Jesse therapy session. And then this is Dylan. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Okay, unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation meadow. All right, then stage 2 is also new. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where he took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide, we called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The not mother lived there with her babies. Children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Well, that's horrible. The not mother. I wonder if I'm going to bump into any of this horrible stuff. Maybe I'll have to fight the dung monkeys. Okay. And then this is 4B. 4A was... Wait, did we read 4A? Yes. Okay, so 4B. We went in and met Polaris, like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born or reborn, the world fading in for the first time. Familiar, but somehow different. That's Jesse. And then Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and the not mother were coming straight at us. Dylan was crying. I turned it off and they were gone. It was over. I took all the slides and burned them, all except Hand. And Hand is the one where they found Polaris. So that would make sense why she wouldn't burn that. Okay. All right. All right, now that I've found those and read them, I will go inside. That creepy red house. Okay. All right, here we go.
Let's see what they have on ordinary.
Oh, there's the creepy red house.
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Okay, so I guess this is a model of the town. So I'm looking for the slide projector. Where would I find that? I don't know if the slide projector, I mean, this isn't life size. This is a model scaled down of ordinary. Stage 2. Stage 1. So is this the dump? I guess. Let's see. Oh, that says ordinary dump site. Okay. So we found the projector at the dump, so I wonder if that's where I should search for it. I wonder if it's a model like this. Ah, ordinary AWE stage 3. The plot thickens. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. Dylan Faden. Okay, so he's describing that as a 10-year-old, so that's a little less creepy. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the not mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone, like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. Huh. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to result from the slide projector related AWE. But I guess we don't know whether Jesse's, wish had anything to do with it or not. But yeah, the not mother seems to have a real bad influence on people. I do still kind of wonder, oh, fuck. Shit. Okay. I do wonder if the hiss, are from the AWE. Like, if we let the hiss in by using the projector.
Slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
I think that's my guess too, that there's going to be another model of the dump over here. And maybe the projector will be there, sort of where they found it. I don't know how that helps them study it though. Well, we're going to find out. We're on our way there right now. All right, what's this?
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
Thomas Zane.
I looked the poem up.
It sounds
Only
familiar.
I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this. I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Oh shit. Was I institutionalized? I thought I was just having therapy. So, okay, so Polaris brought me here specifically. Woke up in my head. She had been gone for a while, apparently. And specifically to bring me here now. So, she must have brought me here to combat the hiss. What I'm so curious about is the timing of... There was a thing that I read earlier where Dylan was talking to her and telling her to get out of his head and to, like, fuck Jesse, she left me. I wonder when that was. Oh, we got an ordinary supplement. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews redacted and redacted for relevant information. And the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, Dylan Faden claims there were 8 slides for the projector. Jesse mentions 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide and the burnt remains of 6 others. That's only 7, so that, yeah, it doesn't... Okay. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary Town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. Oh shit, the whole dump is here? Like the literal dump? Like the actual dump? That seems like a lot of work to get. And so, oh, those are black rock panels. Oh shit.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York.
Oh my god.
Nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
They must have been using the tunnels. There's kind of like with the, where the, wow, that's nuts. Where the, turntable is, there are these big tunnels, and one of them seems to lead to the subway. Dump cessation of work order. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop, effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the redacted department Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. The photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Okay, so it sounds like they did find something. Wow, okay. I feel like there's a low chance that the slide projector is actually here, though. If they closed this up and stopped working in here. Oh, wow, there's some different items. Oh, So I guess these were items that were segregated for study. Alright. Well, let me take a look around the dump. Oh! Well, I should have known that was going to happen. Oh, we got an orb somewhere. There it is. Ow. Right, let's see. Got some... Gotta be some health around here somewhere. Ah, there's some. Oh, it was right there.
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Alright, let's see. We got... Okay, we still got our junior officer. This guy's very cagey. It's like he doesn't want to be killed or something. Come on, gotcha. Oof.
We should check that lab.
Yes, we should check that lab. There. I saw something over here though while I was fighting. What's this? An album cover. Alright, let's take a little look around. The lab, yeah, so Darling said that he wanted all of the slides that were found brought to the lab. So that's, I guess, this here. It's tiny. Alright, let's see what we got right here. Alright, here we go.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Oh boy. Okay, dimensional research. New mission finished, Tango. Search for the slide projector. And dimensional research. Okay, so that's my next destination. I do want to... is there a control point in here? I guess not. I was hoping there would be. But maybe I never need to come back here again. These big doors, man. I guess that's how they get everything in and out. Let's see. Can I open the big door? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. This takes me back to the turntable? Wait. What is this labeled as? Ordinary dump site. Okay. Alright, so I need to... Transit corridor... Okay, there's a control point out here. I think. Yes, here. Alright, so I'm gonna go see Langston and return, let him know that I got his missing objects.
The employee manual offers a series of helpful actions to assist in mitigating a crisis. Would you like me to list them for you?
No! What's your guys' deal?
Langston.
Every altered item on your list is now back in the Panopticon, safe and sound.
That's a load off my mind. Missing altered items don't exactly reflect well on me, you know. Did they give you any trouble?
The flamingo pulled me into the astral plane just like the fridge did. That same creature was there.
I was looking over the old activity reports, and multiple items had been displaying much more destructive behavior in the past few weeks. There's some connection there, I bet, but it's a bit above my pay grade.
Well, something to keep an eye on.
And if I have any more runaways, I'll know just who to call.
I guess this is my life now.
Yeah. Okay. What do you know about the slide projector?
Do you know anything about an object of power called the Slide Projector?
Doesn't ring a bell, but Trench's chosen few never tell me anything. Not that I'm complaining. The inner circle works non-stop. I'm pretty sure Darling sleeps under his desk. No, thank you. I have a cat to feed.
I hope Langston's got a pet sitter.
Yeah. Do you know where Marshall is? I haven't seen her.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall's nice enough. A little too special ops for me. Solves everything with a bullet. Respect and ritual will placate altered items better than any gun.
How's that?
Some people believe altered items are conduits to extra-dimensional forces which require ritualistic worship to be appeased. It's just a theory I heard. I don't know much about it.
I feel like he's a few minutes away from a rant about elder gods and blood rights.
Maybe.
Have you ever seen an AWE?
Not out in the field. The AWEs are just altered items doing their thing. The Bureau goes in, locks everything down, and then they bring me back some clock or a gumball machine that made the town blind or something.
Just like an ordinary, with the slide projector.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I better not get blamed for this mess in the next performance review. I have a cat to feed.
Yeah. Well, I'm sympathetic about the cat, but you are a bit of a disappointment. All right, I'm just gonna see if Emily has anything for me.
Welcome back, Jesse.
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications?
Yep.
The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment.
What?
Near the turntable.
Oh.
I'll take care of it.
That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
Well, I'm glad. All right. Did you learn anything about me from your studies?
I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that.
I'm glad this amuses you, Emily. All right. What can you tell me about Darling? I'm a little worried that we're never going to find him.
I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, "Not quite, Professor," and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. Hey, he's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling had his work from. Marshall? Trench?
I'm going to say Trench. They definitely seemed at odds towards the end there.
Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. It's very interesting, don't you think?
Yes.
I don't care about the words.
Oh,
What about
I
my
do.
brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right?
I think so. Maybe it means we can
I should
bring
get
him
going.
back.
Don't let me hold you up.
All right. Well, I'm glad I came and talked to Emily before I went off on my next mission. There's certainly some interesting information there. Okay, so I have to go take care of Tomasi. I was wondering when he was going to pop up again. So I might do that before finding the ashtray maze, which is where it says dimensional research is. Ashtray maze. It sounds dirty. Sounds very, very dirty. Next time on Control. If you're enjoying this Ferocious Tater Tot Let's Play, please do hit the tot to subscribe. Thank you, and have a lovely day.